All right, ladies and germs. Just an old saying. Ah, boom. Danny Savage, Draft Guru, coming at you with why the Dallas Cowboys suck 101. Why for 30 years we've gotten jack shit. They dogs in the house. Yesterday, the NFL awarded compensatory comp picks. We got four yesterday. So that put us up to, we had, as of yesterday, that put us up to 10 picks for this April's draft. We haven't had these picks 24 hours. We trade, this just blows my mind, this one. They trade us, okay, we had 10 picks. We had a first, we have a for round one, round two, round three, and then seven of our picks were fifth, sixth, and seventh. Thank you, Jerry, for no fourth. Nah, that one we can't put on him. We got to put the Mingo trade as it is, man. We got to move on from Jerry. Jerry, and listen, he still gets his ass beat with a bat. The new people on the target, I'm sorry, bro. It's Steven and Will McClay. Got to blame Steven and Will McClay, the great football aficionados for the Jonathan Mingo trade. So for them, we have no fourth. But what blows my mind is we give up a sixth round pick to Buffalo. Wait, it gets better. We give up a sixth round pick in April's draft plus a seventh round pick in 2026 draft, and we get back Kaiir Elam, who was not even active on the roster for 75% of Buffalo's games last year, and we get a six back from them. Like, do you think this is like Dion Jr. or something? Bro, we haven't had these picks 24 hours away. 24 hours, and they're giving them away. I know I could have found, and I say it, quarterback and corner is my least favorite position to scout, to watch, to rank. I I could have found a better prospect with a more highest. What upside does this guy have? They also could be showing their hand that they might be looking to unload Diggs and Bland. I've been saying for months, there's not one single team in the NFL that has two $100 million corners. Could show it is a weak corner class. I'll give them that, but not for this trade. No. Then we trade, and like it's not out there yet what we gave up. Then we traded for Kenneth Murray, a linebacker. He played for Oklahoma Sooners. He came out in the 2020 college draft. Uh Decent size from what I remember. I remember 5 years ago. Decent size. He's like 6'1", 6'2". Ironically, a little bit bigger than Dallas likes. He's like 240. He started with Dago. We started with the Chargers, drafted him. He spent one, then he signed with the Titans, spent 1 year with Tennessee, and now he's our project. I guess in 2020, they like this kid. I mean, listen, and I'll be the first one to say this isn't the strongest running back class. By far, it's not. It isn't. Mine is because everyone who people that are saying are edges, no, they're really linebackers. All these draft clowns that are calling Abdul Carter an edge, he's a linebacker. All these clowns calling Jalen Walker an edge, Georgia, linebacker. I know my linebacker class is going to be strong. Not everybody else's, but these are all the snake oil salesmen, man, that you gotta can't. Telling you, bro, you want to play with these dudes, the call-in clowns. That could be a new, that'd be a nice T-shirt. The call-in clowns. Ask them who they like for 2026. That's next year's draft. They don't know who they like this year. Amazing creations. Boom. Nate Dogg. I hope we drafted offensive line first round. That will tell if they are about winning. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't see Kelvin Banks Kelvin Banks from Texas. And he's just a mauler. He's like Trent Williams 2.0. 6'5", arms that go down to his ankles. I don't think he's going to be there at 12. No. I don't see Will Campbell, 6'6", 330 out of LSU. I don't see him being there either. A lot of people are talking about him being switched to guard also. I'm having a hard. I got two guys in mind for my offensive tackle. I know my number one offensive tackle is going to be there. See, I take that back. It's such a close call, but to me, Kelvin Banks and Wyatt Mullen, West Virginia, and like I said, I'm not a doctor. I don't have people's doctors. I mean, I don't have people's medical charts in front of me. I should get dressed up as one day. Come with a stethoscope. Not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. But he seems to be diving, but yet he hasn't allowed a sack in 3 years, and he shut down Abdul Carter game 1 this past season. So unless people are just not talking about him, they're trying to hush him up, yet he goes to the Senior Bowl and the Giants. This is why coaching can ruin you, man. The Giants coaching staff was at the Senior Bowl. Let's fuck up these kids even more, man. You know, I know they think they're doing these kids a favor, but sometimes you have the Giants are a horrendous organization. It's all just about money, the Mara family. In the 70s, they used to fly planes over Giant Stadium with banners, sell the team. They did it again this year on multiple occasions. Let me tell you, Giants are all white collar. That's all Northern Jersey, big money. You go to a Giant game, they're eating lobster, shrimp, filet mignon. You go to a Jet game out there, they're eating hot dogs, hamburgers, and that's all Long Island, bro. I used to work security out there when I was a kid. Giants games, you'd be there like this, sleeping. Jet games, boom, there'd be fights left and right, stabbings. It was fun as hell. Well, I mean, it was fun to me. I was a kid. But let's send the Giants coaching staff to the Senior Bowl. And they put Wyatt Mullen at guard the entire Senior Bowl. So let's get a kid who hasn't allowed a sack in 3 years and slide him inside to guard. And it seems not like I've seen some mocks him going in the 3rd round. But you see, there's a lot of snake oil out there, bro. Snake oil. Years ago, bro, I ain't gonna say I there was some really, really, really bad rumors out there about Dan Marino and his time at the University of Pitt. Really, really bad. And ironically, a kid who went to my high school, older than me though, much older than me, probably got a decade on me. He was actually Pitt's fullback at the time. But supposedly these rumors got leaked, and it was the Dolphins leaked it on purpose. I'm not saying if it's true, I ain't saying nothing. All I'm trying is, and they even blasted interviews his offensive lineman about it. They were saying, "Do you do so and so also?" And they're like, "What the hell are you talking about? Like, how do I get thrown in this?" They were like, you know. And then it came out that the Dolphins said, "Yeah, we did that, so we fell," and it's true. No teams would touch him. I just, I don't know. But this is why, real quick, bro. This is why 30 years of nothing. We haven't had these picks 24 hours, bro. Kaiir Elam was not active for 75% of their games last year. Think about that. Think about this. I think it was 2013, I think it was. Yeah, 2013. 2013 draft. Yeah. We traded up to pick 6 for Maurice Claiborne. This is where it gets funny. This is where it's sad. I don't know if McClay was on the team yet or McClay came in 2014. I'm not sure. But long story short, this is scary. The powers that be, Cowboys, had Maurice Claiborne as the highest ranked corner since Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders was drafted in 1989. So the Dallas Cowboys had Maurice Claiborne, who's a bum, as the highest ranked corner. Since 1989. There's big mistakes, little mistakes, but that's why I do me. That's why this is a draft channel. That's why people like get harsh on me for how I talk about Dak. I make fun of Romo just as much. I destroy Romo. I've said if Romo ever gets into the Hall of Fame, I will stop watching the NFL. And what, I can't talk bad about Dak? Fuck both of them, man. Sean Payton and all scouts had to do was compare a Cowboys legend to a draft prospect, and Jerry would be sold and draft him. Yo, crazy. Yo, Nate Dogg, that's funny you say that. Sean Payton coached for the New York Giants. He got booed out of the stadium. Legit. Then we hire Parcells, and he puts Sean Payton as the offensive coordinator, but he's on the sideline with him. And he'd be calling these plays, yo, and they would show it'd be the funniest shit ever. You could read. I hated Parcells because seeing Parcells in a Dallas with Dallas gear on him on the Dallas sideline, standing in Dallas Stadium, made me want to vomit, bro. Him. That's like if you could picture Jimmy Johnson in a Redskin outfit or a Giant outfit. It just would blow your mind. But long story short, Sean Payton would call these plays, and Bill Parcells would just be cursing them, ripping them up and down. Like they'd get to the 1 foot line, and he'd like call a pass. He would do like what Seattle did in the Super Bowl. And you'd see Bill yelling at him, like, what are you, fucking stupid? Like screaming at him. Gets booed out of 2 stadiums, goes to the Saints. What's the short quarterback he gets? I have like a mental block with his name. I know he went to Purdue. I know he played for the Chargers, the short dude, but I have a mental block with his name. That he won a Super Bowl with the Saints, Sean Payton. It's pissing me off. Like once I have a mental block with something, I do. Who's the quarterback that they won the Super Bowl with, the Saints? He started out with the Chargers, and then the Saints had a pick. Drew Brees. It was ironic. I'm going to say it was 07-ish. Dante Culpepper and Drew Brees were both free agents. And New Orleans grabbed Brees. And I think the Raiders, that's a typical Raider move. Culpepper just had crazy numbers because he had crazy, like offensive players around him in Minnesota. But he was a big dude. But I really don't remember anything about Dante Culpepper when he went to the Raiders. But this is why we suck, people. This is why this is a draft channel. I'm sorry, it is. This is all about me. They don't care about the fans. They laugh at us, bro. They do. The other fan bases laugh at us. How do you defend it? How can you defend this program? Everyone plays chess. We're playing checkers, bro. It's a joke. And now Jerry is. Have you ever seen a burnt candle? He's becoming to look like a burnt candle. Like his face is melting, bro. More plastic surgery he's fucking had. Excuse my language. At this point, the blame. Hello. I hate the scheme that we have been in. If the quarterback isn't good, you got to carry him with weapons. Priorities are wrong. We picked the wrong guys. Romo and Dak needed more weapons. Okay. You really think Dak didn't have a lot of weapons, though, like when he started? I mean, let's see. I mean, I'm just going to talk about listen, I don't even like Romo, and I'm making fun of him right up there, bro, calling him Uncle Rico. Just for the fact that he went on vacation the week before a playoff game, he can go fuck himself, bro. That's it. But I blame that on the owner and the coach for allowing it. Now, Dakota, he got handed an all-pro team, bro. Not me. Everyone else says we have 3 Hall of Famers along that offensive line: Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick. So, right there with that battle, I just find it hard to believe we had 3 Hall of Famers on a line with 2 different quarterbacks and did not win nothing. All right, but that's that. For Dak, Dak walked into a team with Des Bryant, Jason Witten, and a rookie, Ezekiel Elliott, a monster offensive line. Then we got him. Then we spent another first round pick. We traded away for Amari Cooper. Did another first round pick for CeeDee Lamb. Jalen Tolbert, 3rd-round pick. Michael Gallup, 3rd-round pick. My only complaint with Dak is, can he win a Super Bowl? Absolutely. Worst quarterbacks have. But he needs the 85 Bears or the 2001 Ravens defense. And he needs all those plays I just told you. So, and at his age, I think he's like 32, we're never going to get that talent back that I just rattled off real quick, bro. It's not going to happen. It's going to take 3 years to fix this team. That's nailing on your draft picks. People don't realize picks. There was a year the Jets had 4 number 1 draft picks. Think about that. 4 number 1 draft picks in 1 year. They hit on 2 out of those 4. You would have hit on all 4. That could turn the franchise around. Crazy part, Nate Dogg. The scary part is the front office thinks they are doing things right. Well, let me ask you a question. People that are homicidal maniacs, do you think they know they're homicidal maniacs, or they walk around amongst us thinking they're normal? The serial killers of the world, the crazy people, they think they're fucking normal also. Dak did have weapons, but I think his throw count is too high. So if we force the run instead of pass, I don't think Dak would have a bad game. Well, listen, let's be honest. If you could run the ball, yes, the run does open up the passing game. So that'll help any quarterback. All I'm just trying to say is, and people are going to say, oh, why are you going to compare Dak to Patrick Mahomes? Well, Dak has made more money than Patrick Mahomes. We have paid Dak $500 million. Let that sink in. Can anyone name a receiver from Kansas City's 2023 Super Bowl win? Listen, and all I'm saying too is, like, with his age, with Dak's age, he's not mobile anymore. He's a sitting duck with a crazy young offensive line in front of him. Ever since he snapped his ankle, ever since he snapped his ankle, he's afraid to run. It is what it is, man. Dak. I told people we were going to have 7 wins after the 24th draft. We didn't do anything to change the team. We didn't. What's up, Shaq? What's up? What's up? What's up? But he's a really nice guy. I just saw that. Uncensored. No, I don't. I don't have it. I haven't even evolved to the what you're talking about yet. To go live with other people. Did the Chiefs have Marquez Valdez Scantling? Charlene's in the house. I don't even know, man. All I'm trying to say is with Dak's age and the shape of this team, that's why I was on a show yesterday and they were acting like Dallas is going to win. I'm like, bro, we're like the worst. As of right now, Dallas is the worst team in the NFC East. And you're talking about like playoffs? Playoffs? Giants signed Javon Holland, safety out of Oregon. Legit. He played for Dolphins, took him, I believe, in the second or third round. Giants gave him like a $45 million deal. They signed Colston. It happens always, bro. We get a defensive lineman. He does shit for us. Happened with Chris Canty. The Giants signed him, and he did great with them. Hello. Sometimes it's coaching. You're right, but the running game was nice. You got to respect the run. Yeah, well, you don't. You just tee off on the quarterback. Well, to go back to the running game, we just got to beef up the O-line. And we have to come out of this draft with not one, two running backs. We have to come out of this draft with at least two running backs. And I'm being honest with you, like three defensive linemen. Let me tell you something. Aaron Rodgers bought a nice $7 million house about a mile, maybe 6 miles away from Giant Stadium. Giants got a good tight end. They got some pretty good skill position wide receivers. If Aaron Rodgers makes a deal with the Giants, you don't think Dallas is the worst team in the NFC East? How many months I've been saying Giants are a quarterback away? And as we're trying to make moves to make us better, don't you notice how other teams are also making moves? You don't think the Redskins went and got Laramie Tunsil? But Micah won't. He's going to play left tackle, so Micah's going to continue to line up over the right tackle because Laramie Tunsil will just slap the shit out of him. Yeah, the 90s were awesome. Yeah. Remember when? The lowest form of conversation. It's getting old, bro. I mean, a lot of my friends, legit, my age, Dallas fans, their whole life, they just don't care. They don't care no more. They don't. 30 years, bro? Come on, bro. 30 fucking years, man. But a lot of it to blame is on us. What are your thoughts about the defensive tackle from Texas, Alfred Collins? I think he's a monster. I think he's a solid second round pick. It's a very, very good. It's a very good edge, defensive tackle, running back, safety, and tight end is deep. Let me tell you something. There's like 6, 7 wide receivers. After that, it's like, well, everyone's talking about this wide receiver class like it's all that. It ain't. There was some kid that like he was trying to talk about about how great this wide receiver class is, And he didn't even mention one of the best guys. I'm like, bro, you're a clown. Go back to play Madden, man. We got to draft a safety. It's a good safety class. We got to get at least 2 running backs out of this class. We have to get. Have you seen, like, we don't have a defensive line, bro. We signed Solomon Thomas from Stanford. He was a top 5 pick for San Fran. Kid sucked. Sucked. Bust. Stanford, man. I'm trying to think. The only 2 killers I know that went to Stanford, showing my age, but Bob Whitfield, he was a left tackle for Stanford, played in the league a long ass time. And then David DeCastro, he was a guard for Stanford, and he went to Pittsburgh in the first round. He was a killer. Can I think of any other killers off the top of my head from Stanford? Not really. Maybe I missed one, but still not bad for the last 50 years of me rattling them off. This isn't trying. It's not trying. It's okay. I'm a Vikings fan. Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. It's is he better as a 3 tackle? No, Alfred Collins is a 1 tackle. They're wrong. He's a 1 tackle. He's a 1. So we don't have a 4th and a 5th this year. No, as of right now, we don't have a 4th, and we don't know. We do not know what the compensation was for Kenneth Murray, but we gave the Buffalo Bills our this year's 6th round pick, and they gave us Kaiir Elam and their 6th pick. So, like, we traded back. Or we might have traded up. Who the hell knows? I think we traded. No, we traded up in about round 6. But then we also gave them next year's round 7 pick. Like, but, and listen, bro, I don't have a problem being aggressive. Bro, this guy wasn't even active for 75% of the games. He wasn't even active. That's like a team calling us right now and say, yeah, we're going to give you a 5th round pick with Deuce Vaughn. Take him. Take him. Take him. That's why I do not care. I've had people question if I'm a real Dallas fan. Bro, he wasn't even born when I was watching Dallas football, bro. Pisses me off, man. It's just frustrating, bro. It truly is. My friends tell me, like, my really close friends, they're like, bro, you do all this work with college football and the draft. I'm like, yo, fuck them. I do it for me, bro. I don't do it for Dallas. I happen to be a Dallas fan, but I do this for me. This channel is open to all 32 NFL teams, and that's what I've said that from day one. Jerry Jones has enough humps out there. There's a million Dallas Cowboy YouTube channels. This isn't one of them. I just happen to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. This is a college draft channel, and the way the transfer portal is, it's a 12 a month, 7-day a week job. Sports Junkie, what's up? What's up? What's good? We're giving away picks that we haven't even had 24 hours. It's not good. Gave away a pick for a guy that wasn't even active for 75% of Buffalo's games last year. Everybody also, sub and subscribe to Sports Junkie. He has a good channel, man. They always talking good Dallas on there every day. Everyone in the chat, sub and subscribe to his channel. I think we rely on the undrafted more than the actual draft because it's cheaper. Yeah. See, here's the problem with Dallas. And part of it's us. It's the fan base. When preseason comes along, you look at the 31 other teams in the NFL, there's like 10,000 people in the stands. Dallas gets 90,000 people for preseason games. They haven't won shit in 30 years. Yet they're the most valuable franchise in the NFL. In my opinion, Jerry Jones has done one good thing since he bought the Cowboys. And that's hire Jimmy Johnson. Because if he doesn't hire Jimmy Johnson, we have 35 years of fucking nothing. And he even fucked that up. How do you fuck up? Excuse my language. How do you fuck up a dude who just won 2 Super Bowls in a row? Like I said it yesterday, Jerry Jones could fuck up a bachelor party going to the Playboy Mansion. He'd be the kid running late, doesn't have his ID, doesn't have his luggage. I'd be like, yo, peace out. I'm out. I'm going to the Playboy Mansion. No matter what they do, the stadium is packed. Dallas is, forget about America's team. They're the world's team. It truly is. Go to Mexico. Big Dallas contingency fans there. I know you have to back your team, but at this point now, I mean, Jerry, we've beaten up on Jerry, and I truly think this coaching hire is the start of the Stephen Jones era and Will McClay. But let me ask you guys a question. What is the incentive to win? You just text me, Sports Junkie. I never got your call. I never noticed, Bo. Let me look at my phone, but we'll get in touch. I think Fifth Quarter sent me your number, but I'll get in touch with him. But we'll definitely set something up. Khalil Elam was going to be released anyway. Yeah, Amazing Creations. You're 1,000% right. And we traded for a guy that was going to get released. Nate Dogg, you seen real winning, Savage. You're not like these rainbow fans who hype up everything. I can't be fake, bro. I'm sorry. I can't. I show my heart on my sleeve, bro. I don't play poker. I'm good at gin, bro. I'm really good at gin, but I'm not a poker player. It says we gave up a fifth 2025. Yeah, that could be right. So now we have, as of yesterday, we had 3/5. So now we have 2/5. I don't know what to say, bro, but this is why. Yeah, absolutely. We have to start looking at Will McClay and Jerry. Excuse me, and Steven. Jerry doesn't even know what fucking day it is. Like I said, he looks like a candle that's melting. What was that movie with Mel Brooks? Spaceballs, Pizza the Hut. He looks like Pizza the Hut, like he's melting his face. It's gotta be Steven and McClay. Especially the Mingo trade. And the best was at the combine. Jerry's there with his binoculars. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you looking at, bro? What? It's sad when the fan base cares more about winning. It's sad when former players care more and have more heart than the guys on the field, man. Charles Haley said in an interview he did with Dallas this year, it was on Dallas' station. He said, "There's no dogs on this team." That's Charles Haley. He's saying, "I don't see any dogs. I don't see no leaders." How ironic since day one. I've said it since day one. I've said Micah Parsons is a defensive player with an offensive mindset. Now, to be a defensive player versus offensive player, you have to have a different mindset. How ironic Alabama wanted Micah Parsons, but as a running back. That's why I'm good at what I do. Everybody jumped in the chat, and thank you. I appreciate everybody. Amazing Creations. Callie Hubert. Yeah, I've been telling my brother Will McClay is hit or miss. Carolina laughed so hard when they called about Butterfinger Mingo for a fourth. Yeah. Yeah. Better days are coming, I think. But that's tough to say because I'm going to be honest and I speak from the truth, even when I lie, bro. Don't be shocked the Giants get Aaron Rodgers. And we are the worst team in the NFC East. Let that sink in, my friends. You all know. Thank you, everybody. Sports Junkie. I'll send you a text. Shaq, Amazing Creations, Cali, Uncensored Cowboy. Thank everybody. Jump in the chat, man, till we see each other again. Because we all know when you rock with GWO for life.